These feats not only showcase his heroic qualities, but also reflect the Sumerian ideal of a leader who transcends ordinary human limitations. Despite his divine nature, Gilgamesh's heroism is underscored by his profound personal growth and struggle with his own mortality. The epic's central theme is the quest for immortality, driven by Gilgamesh's grief over the death of his friend Enkidu. This loss propels him on a journey to find Utnapishtim, the immortal flood survivor, seeking to understand the secret of eternal life. The encounter with Utnapishtim reveals the inevitability of death and the futility of seeking immortality. Instead, Gilgamesh learns that the true essence of life lies in the Epic of Gilgamesh. Divine interactions play a pivotal role in shaping the narrative and deepening its exploration of human existence. The gods in this ancient Mesopotamian epic are not distant or indifferent, but actively engage with the mortal world, influencing events and the fates of characters. Gilgamesh's journey is deeply intertwined with divine intervention. From the beginning, the gods play a crucial role in his life. Gilgamesh's arrogance and tyranny prompt the gods to create Enkidu, a wild man intended to humble him. Enkidu's arrival and his subsequent friendship with Gilgamesh mark a significant shift in the narrative, demonstrating how divine actions directly impact human experiences. Throughout the epic, Gilgamesh interacts with various deities, each interaction who is granted immortality by the gods after surviving a great flood. This meeting is a turning point in Gilgamesh's quest for eternal life, underscoring the gods' control over life and death. The friendship of Gilgamesh and Enkidu. The friendship between Gilgamesh and Enkidu is a central and transformative element in the Epic of Gilgamesh, profoundly impacting both the narrative and the themes of the ancient Mesopotamian epic. Their bond represents a deep and transformative relationship that drives much of the epic's action and highlights key aspects of human experience. Enkidu, created by the gods to temper Gilgamesh's arrogance and tyranny, initially lives as a wild man in harmony with nature. His introduction into the story marks a turning point, as he challenges Gilgamesh's self-centered ways and mutual respect and the strength of their bond, highlighting how their combined abilities surpass those of ordinary mortals. Enkidu's death profoundly affects Gilgamesh, marking a pivotal moment in the epic. The loss of his friend ignites Gilgamesh's quest for immortality, driving him to seek out Utnapishtim and confront the realities of human mortality. This grief and quest underscore the deep connection they shared, as well as the transformative impact of Enkidu's friendship on Gilgamesh's character and journey. Nibiru Cataclysm Theory vs. Randall Carlson's Catastrophism. The Nibiru Cataclysm Theory and Randall Carlson's Catastrophism both explore catastrophic events impacting Earth, but from distinct perspectives and methodologies. These theories attempt to explain historical and geological evidence that Nibiru's gravitational influence causes catastrophic events on Earth, such as mass extinctions and global upheavals. Proponents argue that this celestial body's return could trigger significant astronomical and environmental disruptions. In contrast, Randall Carlson's catastrophism theory is grounded in geological and astronomical evidence rather than extraterrestrial speculation. Carlson, a self-taught geologist, examines Earth's geological record to uncover evidence of repeated cataclysmic events, such as comet impacts, volcanic eruptions, and rapid climate changes. His research highlights the role of natural processes in shaping Earth's history, focusing on how these events have impacted human civilization and the planet's geology over millennia. Zecharia Sitchin's Nibiru texts, particularly those written in cuneiform, hinted at this planet's existence and its catastrophic effects on Earth. According to Sitchin, the Anunnaki were an advanced extraterrestrial race from Nibiru who visited Earth around 450,000 years ago. He posited that these beings were responsible for the creation of modern Homo sapiens. His theory asserts that the Anunnaki genetically engineered early humans to serve as laborers for mining gold, which they needed for their planet's atmosphere. This narrative intertwines Sumerian mythology with the notion of ancient astronauts, suggesting that many aspects of early human civilization were influenced by these alien visitors. Sitchin's interpretations were based on his readings of Sumerian texts and his understanding of their symbols and myths. He believed that these texts contained a rogue planet called Nibiru orbits our solar system with a highly elliptical path, bringing it close to Earth every 3,600 years. According to this theory, the gravitational pull of Nibiru causes catastrophic events on Earth, such as massive floods, earthquakes, and other global disasters. This speculative idea is often linked to interpretations of ancient Sumerian texts and prophecies, which some believe hint at the existence of Nibiru and its impact on our planet. Proponents argue that Nibiru's approach would trigger severe environmental changes, including climate shifts and natural disasters. They suggest that such events could account for historical accounts of global catastrophes in various ancient cultures. The theory often connects with apocalyptic predictions, such as the 2012 Doomsday Scenario, which lacking empirical support. Instead, scientists attribute historical and geological records of catastrophic events to more plausible natural causes, such as asteroid impacts, volcanic eruptions, and climate shifts. Nibiru in Sumerian and Babylonian mythology. In Sumerian and Babylonian mythology, Nibiru is a significant yet enigmatic celestial entity. The term Nibiru appears in ancient texts as a key point in their astronomical and mythological frameworks. In Sumerian, Nibiru is often associated with the god Marduk, who is a central figure in Babylonian mythology. Nibiru is sometimes interpreted as the celestial body or point of crossing, referring to its role in marking important astronomical events. In Babylonian cosmology, Nibiru is linked to the Koji. Sumerian texts, including the Enuma Elish, the Babylonian creation myth, also reference Nibiru. It is depicted as a cosmic entity that plays a role in the divine order and the organization of the heavens. In these myths, Nibiru is often associated with the god Marduk's victory over the chaos deity Tiamat, symbolizing the establishment of order from primordial chaos. NASA's response to the 2012 Nibiru apocalypse predictions. In response to the 2012 Nibiru apocalypse predictions, NASA took a proactive stance to address and debunk the claims that a catastrophic event was imminent due to a rogue planet named Nibiru. The theory, which gained traction in the years leading up to December 2012, suggested that Nibiru was on a collision course with Earth. The agency's astronomers and planetary scientists conducted thorough checks of the sky and available astronomical data to ensure that no such threat existed. One of NASA's key arguments was that if a large planet or any significant celestial object were on a collision course with Earth, it would have been detected by numerous astronomical surveys and observations. The agency reassured the public that the Wide Field Infrared Survey Explorer, WISE, and other space telescopes had not observed any evidence of Nibiru or similar objects. Randall Carlson's research on Earth's cataclysmic history. Randall Carlson is a prominent figure in the study of Earth's cataclysmic history, focusing on the impact of dramatic geological and climatic events on the planet's past. A self-taught geologist are recorded in geological evidence and have influenced the course of human history. Carlson's work highlights the role of catastrophic events in shaping the planet's surface and affecting human societies, particularly during the late Pleistocene epoch. One of Carlson's key contributions is his analysis of the Younger Dryas period, a time of sudden and dramatic cooling around 12,800 years ago. He suggests that a comet impact or airburst could have triggered this climatic shift, leading to widespread environmental changes and contributing to the extinction of large mammals and the collapse of early human cultures. Carlson's theories challenge conventional views by proposing that these cataclysmic events were not isolated incidents but part of a recurring pattern of global upheavals. His research integrates contemporary scientific methods. Myths and legends, handed down through generations, often serve as early attempts to explain natural disasters and cosmic events. Ancient stories from various cultures describe cataclysmic events, such as great floods or celestial upheavals, reflecting humanity's effort to comprehend and contextualize these overwhelming experiences. In Mesopotamian mythology, for example, the Epic of Gilgamesh features a great flood that mirrors real geological events, like the flooding of the Black Sea. Similarly, the biblical flood narrative echoes the devastating impacts of massive river floods. These myths capture the awe and terror ancient peoples felt toward natural disasters, attributing them to divine or supernatural forces. Modern science, on the other hand, approaches Earth's. However, the dialogue between myth and science is not merely a juxtaposition, but a synthesis. Ancient myths provide context and cultural insights into how societies perceived and responded to environmental changes, while scientific findings offer a clearer picture of the events themselves. Together, they enrich our understanding of Earth's dynamic history, demonstrating that both myth and science contribute valuable perspectives to our comprehension of the planet's cataclysmic past. This harmonious interplay enhances our appreciation of how humans have always sought to explain and understand the profound forces shaping our world. Thanks for watching another episode. While you are still here, make sure to click the video on your screen for more quality content.